It's the secret book. And that's how Spirit will Karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message. This intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Drake. When it comes to his name being mentioned in Xxxtencacion's trial. What is this? Someone came through with this, and this is really interesting because I feel like there is something about a legal trial, legal something, and a lot of things are coming up with legal energy in his Spirit says in his chart, but also in that reading. So something's coming up in his chart, and I get somebody else to do it. So let's tap in. Let's see what Spirit wants me to share. Moving in love and light with, okay, because Spirit is like, oh, well, wait, who are we talking about? Is his name Xxxtentacion? What's his name, y'all? Tell me, baby. Xxxtentacion. Tentacion. Is that his name? Because y'all gonna get me together. I already know. Okay, I'm gonna call him X. Can I call him X? Xxxtentacion. Xxxtentacion. Okay. Listen, y'all. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are always here, welcome back, friends. So I do feel a lot of rage. I feel a lot of anger. I feel like fireballs are going, like, you know, when you watch them cartoons and they like shoot fireballs from their hands. This is a lot of anger. This is a lot of fire. This is a lot of hostility. Someone is angry. And it feels like the energy that's coming off of when I say the name Xxxtentacion. So let me call him by his real name, please. Which is Tentacion. Okay. Xxxtentacion. Jase. Dwayne Ricardo Onfroy. Okay, Jase. Is that his name? Jase. Jase. Okay. So when it comes to Drake and Jase, okay, don't beat me up if I'm saying the name wrong. I'm learning because I'm, you know, y'all clearly understand I'm not into it. But anyways, it's cool. Somebody is sweating like a sinner in church. It feels like Drake is sweating like a sinner in church when it comes to Jase. A lot of moving pieces, a lot of juggling factors. All of the solar plexus energy is the fire and the ability to do what you want to do when you want to do it because you can. That's choice, right? We get good choice. We have choice in this life. Good choices equal good karma and bad choices equal bad karma. But you're hiding behind your intuition. You're filled with guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. And again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Because of this energy, Drake has this energy of, thank you, Spirit, Aubrey, has this energy of, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And Spirit said, listen to what I'm saying. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So side note, sidetrack to this situation. Spirit is acknowledging, like, when you're in Hollywood and you want to up a level, you have to do some weird shit. Okay. And it's not my business. And I don't like this download. And I've stated that before, but I have to be true to my ancestors who give me the download. I am very reserved when it comes to certain things because I don't want that energy. But they do some weird shit, and a part of their weird shit is you gotta do certain stuff to come up in rank. I don't know why Spirit's saying rank, but this is a part of this. And also this whole play on the word lemon into lemonade. That's another thing too, because it always for some reason makes me feel like when it involves this card that there's this connection to Beyonce and how she's like very high up on that list, but that's completely a download. He needs to get grounded in his energy. When I say he, I'm speaking in reference to Aubrey. This situation puts a bad taste in his mouth. When I speak in reference to Jase, I hope I'm saying his name right, making lemonade, being optimistic, persevering, seeking opportunity, trying to be creative, and being a genius. Okay, so when we say the name Jase, how does he feel about Aubrey, known as Drake? He feels like Drake used him to to add a layer to the cake. He feels like a little something he threw together, accomplishment, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, talent, accolades, and fame. He helped him get famous to an extent. He also feels like this was a bromance. This is karmic, mirroring. You're supposed to learn something and move on. Water sign energy could be emotional and or could just be a water sign. Higher intuitively, Jase knew that this wasn't right. He was listening to his intuition, but also feels like he was stuck in this situation as well. You see how these two peas in a pod are actually inside there. So, and it's the heart chakra is holding it. So the heart chakra is taking on a lot to bear this. The sexual energy in here, sacral, thank you, Spirit. Solar plexus energy is in here, and the heart chakra is trying to people please. It's holding on for dear life is what Spirit is acknowledging. But this is a bromance, not a romance. And then we get my Holly Weird card, catching everyday lightning bugs, everyday magic. This is, so it's like doing something because this is what you've always wanted. Simple pleasure, secret wish. Okay. Drake, when it comes to Jase in a criminal case, being his name being brought up in this criminal case. Spirit said money ain't gonna work on this one. Money's not gonna save you with this one, Drake. Aubrey cannot break the ice. Chilly reception. Spirit is also acknowledging that he's trying to resurrect some old ideas and water some flowers and some seeds elsewhere, and trying to breathe life into it elsewhere because the situation is going to be bleak. Almost makes you feel like he's trying to move around. He's trying to find something else. He's trying to cater to some other groups of people that could possibly help him and be some type of link or be some form of source, like help to some extent. And Spirit says you get a lucky break. It is a successful venture, but there's something about this also meaning that he has to shed some skin. He has to become someone he's not to be able to quote unquote catch this lucky break. He's going to have to give. He's going to have to do some things, Spirit says, that's just not in the best. Spirit says he's going to have to tie up some loose ends and try to form some trustworthy connections if he hasn't done so already, because Spirit is making me feel like he's already done this, and this is why he feels like he had a lucky break, a clean break. But there's some loose ends still there when it comes to Jase. Okay, so Drake, when it comes to Jase. Xxxtentacion. Yeah, so Spirit is acknowledging there's a love triangle, third party, multiple lovers, and it also has to do with choices being caught in what feels like 3. Fishing for comments also when it comes to Jase. He's looking, he's emotional, but he's watching. Like, I feel like that song, Somebody's Watching Me. Like, he's trying to figure out who knows what, who could say what. He's really into trying to figure out what people are saying, and then he's extra triggered. And so there's that fire sign. This is what I was talking about. It feels like lots of fire, lots of anger, lots of resentment, lots of something. Like Spirit's just saying, lots of tension. Drake and Jase, him being nice, mentioned in this trial. Agua la flambeau, fire again, Petro, number 4. Agua la flambeau bubbles and boils as fire of water. What is this fire? Okay. The power of this loa is most visible in volcanic eruptions when the magma strikes the salty seawater, giving rise to vast and twisting columns of steam. Boiling seas hit the air. The gentle motion of the waves take on a roiling turbulence. The essence of agua la flambeau is best expressed as steam. As such, this loa is tied to the breath of Ogun la flambeau. The aspect of this card is that of Agua's boat direction, riding upon a sea of molten lava. So I'm asking about the energy of Drake being mentioned in this case regarding Jase, and this is the energy. Okay, the boat holds together under the extreme circumstances. It has been built using the strongest materials and the best labor. A primary attribute of this card is quick and sudden change. Fire and water join, give rise to the vigorous dance of air. Who's the air sign energy? Who's the water sign energy? And who is the fire sign energy? Why am I hearing 3, 3, 3? Okay, the union of opposites, which may express itself as a marriage. The quiet before the storm, the unexpected, as in fire and water giving rise to air, shifting emotions, unexpected shifts, safe haven constructed with much labor. It keeps talking about that with him being mentioned in this, that there's some form of safe haven, someone being saved, or someone being, what I'm hearing is like sheltered from something, in regards to the other, in regards to Drake, in regards to Jase, but also this energy of something happening that's going to be very unexpected coming. Okay, something unexpected is getting ready to come in that situation when I mention their names. Okay, so Drake being mentioned in a situation with a trial or some type of name being brought up in regards to Jase. Xxxtentacion. Aries, fire sign energy again. What is this lover card? It makes me feel like lover boy is what spirit is acknowledging. I do see a ram, red, making me feel like someone needs to get grounded. I also see the Hierophant. Now, this is interesting because I have done readings on Nipsey Hussle, and there's this play on his situation and how spirit is acknowledging that this is being mirrored. There's some type of mirroring energy in regards to Nipsey Hussle's situation and what I am speaking in reference to, the energy that I am picking up on when it comes to Jase and Drake. Okay, we do get the Hierophant, so there's an energy of a teacher and tradition, some type of wise counsel, some type of elder coming and stepping forth, some type of judge, some type of pope, some type of priest coming forward to rectify a situation, to give information on the situation, to bring balance to a situation when it comes. And I do see 5, like chaos and conflict and change. Okay, and Spirit says in the middle of the deck, just be alone for now and develop your craft. What craft are we speaking in reference to when it comes to me asking Drake being mentioned in this situation with Jase? The middle way, the line between opposite extremes. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's codependency. Now, this is interesting because this looks like that famous artist that also looks like Jay-Z now for some reason. But someone is codependent on the other. And why is Jay-Z's name being thrown in the midst of this? Allegedly. This is just energy speaking to me as I'm saying exactly what I hear and or feel. Okay. And then how does Jase feel about... How does Jase feel about Drake, Aubrey? Money opportunity. Interesting. Air sign energy. Happy home. What is the situation? 1, 2, 3. This involves 3 people. For some reason, I don't know what the connection is to it. There's an air sign energy as well connected to it. When I ask about how he feels about him, there's a money opportunity by way of an air sign. And this makes the home happy. It doesn't feel like relationship. It could be relationship, but this more so feels like business. Okay. Business oriented relationship. And then here we go again. Codependency with this. What's his name? What's his name? John Baptiste. Spirit says John Baptiste, all loud in my ear. Let me look it up. Because, I got to look it up. I got to look stuff up now. That's exactly who this is. Okay. Child, don't start falling off the tables now. Don't start, Spirit. Don't start. And so Spirit is like, okay, you know what? Let's go back. Because Spirit is like, there's a reason. Go back. You're not listening. Why is he famous? He's a neo-expressionist painting and graffiti art. And for some reason, it makes me feel like Jase, so some John Baptiste and Jase is acknowledging like he was himself. He feels very connected to this man and his skill and his love of art and his love of design. It makes me feel like he kind of feels like him and these two were in the same kind of vibration. Okay. His work broke through boundaries of traditional art forms and explored themes of identity. And it makes me feel like he's acknowledging like, yes, there's so many, there's level, I keep hearing 3. There's so many levels of connection to that when I'm asking about that. Okay. All right. And in Spirit said, pick the deck back up. How does Drake feel about Jase? Okay. Air sign energy. Also with the Ace of Cups. And then the Moon card. This card wants to come out too. So air sign energy could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but thinkers trying to bring balance, humanitarian kind of energy. But then you have this Ace of Cups. So this also feels like some kind of emotional fulfillment when it comes to him. Also makes me feel like this energy of new love and or relationships. What is this about this relationship? Heavy on the relationship, okay? But in the middle of the deck, there's this energy of the Moon card. Whatever you're trying to suppress is coming to the surface. Whatever you do in the dark is coming to the light. Includes manifestation, manipulation, and or pregnancy. The way others view you is none of your business. Wow. Oh, wow. So he's like, I don't care how y'all view me in a situation energetically. It's none of your business. But Spirit said in the middle of the deck, what you do in the dark comes to the light, okay? All right, Drake, current energy. How does he feel about being mentioned when it comes to Jase? Xxxtentacion. He feels like a hangman. He feels trapped, indecisive, confined, self-sabotage, stagnant. He also feels like this has to do with choices with the Two of Cups. Has to do with some kind of partnership, harmony, attraction, marriage, mutual respect, love, couple. What is up with this couple? And Spirit keeps saying this thriple, like this 3 people. I don't know why it's so heavy on that number. But then we have the Moon card as well. Second time, whatever you do in the dark is coming to the light. Whatever you're trying to suppress is coming to the surface. It makes me feel like somebody was silent. Somebody's mouth was closed. Somebody's hand was placed over. Some hand was placed over someone's mouth. They couldn't say what they needed to say. And like I tell you guys, Spirit energy never dies. And so there's this way that Spirit uses vessels to get their point across. Uses energy to bring karmic justice. Okay, and Spirit is acknowledging that there's secrets, hidden truth, insecurity, doubt, deception, intuition, illusion, and there's also an energy of misconception. Okay, so how does Xxxtentacion feel about Drake, current energy? Thank you. Conflict, disagreement, egos, chaos, competition, petty conflict, temper with the 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, bitterness, failure, enemies, curses, dead end, violence, physical, spiritual attack, victim consciousness. And then with the Chariot card, he is focused when it comes to Drake. He's ambitious. He is full steam ahead. He is moving forward, stamina, determination, and choices. Water sign energy could be emotional and or could be a water sign. Like the subby said, water never forgets. All right. When it comes to this situation being mentioned for Drake, what does that mean? How does this affect Drake being mentioned in regards to Jase? Spirit is acknowledging the magician. He's tapping in. He's trying to get all his magicians to work on his behalf. He's trying to be tap into his power. Spellcasters. He's being tactful. He's using or tapping into psychic powers, intellect. But Spirit is acknowledging subconsciously what you do in the dark comes to the light. Whatever you're trying to suppress is going to come to the surface. Okay, this could include a manifestation, manipulation, and or pregnancy. The light is coming on is what Spirit is acknowledging. Secrets, hidden truth, insecurity, doubt, deception, intuition, illusion, misconception with the 9 of Swords, insomnia, unhappiness, guilt with his name is being brought up, regret, remorse, hormonal imbalance, unfocused, breaking point. Oh my goodness. And what's next in regards to Drake being mentioned? Spirit said 10 of Swords, bitterness, failure, enemies, curses, dead end, violence, physical and spiritual attack, victim consciousness. Spirit is also acknowledging this is heavy for him. This is a burden, overload, stress, responsibility, struggle, lost focus, major challenges with a 10 of Wands. He is trying to remain hopeful, holding till there's fire in his hand. And remember I spoke about the fire at the very beginning. Fire sign, passionate but yet chaotic, but also air sign energy is involved in this as well. He's trying to tap into his energy of rebirth, renewal. There's an energy of him being popularity, but also trying to be calm. This is happening fast. This is happening fast. I'm going to pull 3 cards because I keep hearing the number 3. All right. Spirit is saying this is happening fast. What's happening fast? What's coming in quickly in the area of business, but also in the area of passion, passionate, but yet chaotic. The 2 of Swords, indecisiveness, facing fears, divided loyalty, denial, undecided, avoidance, inability to see the truth, not wanting to see the truth, indecision, needing to call a truce. He cannot see clearly. Eyes are covered. His mind is you know, all over the place. Mountains in the background, talking about that he's dealing with something that's coming from the past. Water sign energy and or emotional. And Spirit is acknowledging with the 7 of Wands, he's going to stand tall. He's going to try to persevere. He's going to take a stand. Take a stand, Spirit says. Take a stand. He's going to have to be forceful and forgeful, assertive, busy. He's resisting. But there's also this energy of blame. Sending him love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.